everyone. I'm gonna keep going with this playthrough. So I had to change the overlay, as well as I had to go back in and fix Natasha and Joshua. So if I sound a little tired, it's because I woke up this morning and looked outside in my driveway. As soon as I looked out, the light turned on, and there was a raccoon, and it was just laying there. It was screaming. I don't know really what was going on, but it was calling out, and it was really early. So went downstairs to go get something, came back up, and it was gone. The blink animations are still busted. Gonna have to fix that eventually. Okay, looking in here, it looks like Natasha's fixed as a Bone Walker. She has counter as well as expertise. Her growth rates are 50% for strength, same with skill, same with defense, and then some speed. Not gonna gain a lot of HP or luck. That's okay. She also has a leadership star. I think she's the first one that actually has a leadership star. Yep, first one with a real leadership star. Well, this is exciting. So I should have done battle preps last time, but I think I didn't because it was just a long chapter. Had 2 deaths. We lost Molder and Loot last time. So going here, we're gonna just get started. I want Ross. I want Nimi. I also want, I think I want Garcia. Because Boneseth and Garcia are really different. they're really different. So I'll probably keep Boneseth and then just keep Garcia on the bench for a little while. He's fine. He's a thief. Okay, let's go in here. Make sure everyone has. If I can actually buy things, let's buy some vulneries, which I can't. Not yet. I think I have to do that in a shop. Give that to Vanessa. Vanessa's been doing a lot of tanking. This axe, I don't think I have anyone that can use it. Nope. Swords, lances, and a bow. Alright, let's switch people around. So my goal for this map is to go finish it. Let's look at the boss while we're here. So this is Sar. Sar got randomized into a monk. And they have Tomfair as well as Democile. So we're gonna do 10 damage. Fortunately, they didn't get really good stat growths. They're really high in resistance, so my Archer is not going to be able to do a thing to them. So not having any axes is going to be interesting because lots of soldiers. So I'm going to line up to try to get Joshua. So bringing my... maybe I'll just have Boneseth go on his own little adventure to go up here. Maybe have him supported by Ross. Can be his job to protect the trainee. Then switch Vanessa for Arthur. Okay, looks good. Let's begin. Let's do it. So this is Joshua. Let's check him out. So Joshua's a Bone Walker, still has the killing edge. Has Swordfair as well as Outdoor Fighter. A little bit more bulky than Natasha. So that one's going to be really important. Maybe since Natasha's frontline. Rather than looking at all of them, I'll just look at... individually, I'd look at all of them at once. I'm going to go in here and look to see who needs it the most. So Franz, Archer, or Ross. Ross is pretty decently on their growths. Same with Archer, doesn't need it at all. Not really them. Maybe I'll just give it to Gargarica, because I think Gargarica has terrible growths for defense, so that'll be first action. Get to see their beautiful dance once again. Funny. So that's a sneak peek of what that this got randomized into. Let's move you up here. Gotta get everyone into position. There's gonna be some bandits that are coming. So thinking about it, what are the real benefits of going this way rather than just going straight through the middle? Speed, but not much. I think I've decided that I want to keep everyone together. Would you kill? No. If you could set that up, that would be great for one of these two. Yes, come to me. Make my life easier. Nice. Nice starting off this one strong. So I've been thinking about what else I could do for like, because I could make a shiny application where it tracks each unit's hit, how many times they hit, how many times they miss, their accuracy, coming up with their accuracy, damage dealt, their stats, everything, throw it up on a dashboard, and then let people look at it. So that's what I've been thinking about. I might test it out in this like randomizer to see how easy it is to do for Joshua and Natasha and every unit moving forward, just to see what it would look like if it's interesting, if people want it. If there's no want for it, then I might as well not do it. Yeah, let's give some... Well, I want Nimi to be next to Calm, so I'm going to give it to Archer instead. And I am not even going to risk Ross right now because weapon disadvantage is... And when I say that, that's like giving them 10 free hit plus a damage, and then giving me minus 10 hit and minus damage. So it's pretty significant. So I think the plan is going to be hide in the bushes. Maybe have Natasha be back a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. So how does Natasha fare? Decent. Decent. Since she has counter, I think it'd be better if they attacked her. Just as long as no one else is able to attack. And then let's bait in this one. Let's move Gargaric into a better spot. Maybe move... Yeah. Let's just move Gargaric into a better spot. So then she can start getting some experience again. And since doing the CMU, we're like during the CMU on the Lord unit, and everyone else has access to Master Seals, I've replaced all the other promotion items with Master Seals and made it so it applies to every playable class, just to make everyone's life easier. I'm a huge fan of simplicity. Well, that's a hit, and then Vanessa has to dodge at least 2 attacks or she is dead. Nice. Okay, just one more. I think this is the stronger bandit as well. Okay. Style points. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Good job, Boneseth. Really tempting them with that skeletal body. Slim Lance, 7 damage. I'm over here just to... Well, she would kill. Is that bad? Only bad thing is if this soldier, the archer, were to come down and snipe her. So 13, 6 for their speed. That's not Nimi. 13 minus 8 is 5, so should be fine. Let's do it. Enjoying the dangerous skill. So that would set up another kill for Archer. Let's do it. Today I had all 3 cats, but then as soon as I started recording this, 2 of them dipped out. Must have been like, it's too early for this. Level up for Arthur. HP skill, defense, resistance. Nice. Gonna turn into a super tank, especially with those growths. Not necessarily resistance, but yeah, it'll be good. Okay, let's save Vanessa, get some XP for... Nope, not Natasha. Natasha needs a sword. If she's gonna be fighting bandits, she needs a sword. 6. So let's just try to get rid of one of them. Higher hit percentage for that one. Trying to optimize success. Nice, good level up. Very glad gave her the Draco Shield. So Vanessa has to heal. So I'm gonna just move Calm over, get the kill, block Nimi off from the rest of the other bandit. Level up, speed, defense, okay. I might go leave her with the Slim Sword just in case she can crit. It's not as good if she were to proc Astra, but it's not my top concern right now. So I'm going to put this character here, Natasha. So where could Ross get experience? Probably more on the right side. The left side's pretty much like a solo, a duo thing. So I'm gonna have her wiggle over there and then in position to probably kill the archer. If nothing else, at least get experience chipping in. Right, nice. Having a little duel over there in the woods. Okay, so now we get to see Natasha's counter ability. Wow. Didn't think she'd get doubled, but that archer really messed himself over. The only downside to this and top is the HP. if she were able to get a whole bunch of HP, it doesn't really matter her having low defense, because then it's just like reflecting it back, free damage. Let's try it. Is this fighter charging at me? How dare they? I think I'm gonna just keep having Bone Seth go. So 12, 24. Maybe a little less because of weapon disadvantage. Get a free hit with our Earther. Have to kill this bandit. He's gotta go. It's holding up the show. I think I'm gonna go over here and just... It's unlikely, but it doesn't waste a weapon use if I miss. Gives her 2 XP because of the Paragon. No one else can hit Nimi, so I'm gonna have her just chip twice. Even though Fury, you can't. Maybe just chip once now, because they're in kill range. Give it to either Calm or Vanessa. Getting some nice defense and speed. Looks like everyone has pretty decent defense growth, honestly. Only with Gargaric is the one that has like a pretty bad one. Yeah, everyone else is going to get really tanky. So, Vanessa or Calm? Who would be more useful up here? Well, honestly, so my plan is I'm gonna back Vanessa, or this isn't Vanessa, back Natasha up, have her heal, and then I'm gonna dance for Ross, and then I'm gonna replace him with probably Calm, because I think he has the higher defense. Okay. So in here, I just don't want Joshua to hit. Let's do that. Assuming Vanessa has 100%-ish. Really close. So Natasha took 20 damage. She did 20 damage. She didn't kill. She didn't hit or miss, she just took damage and dealt damage. I'm keeping track of it on a little notepad. I'm going to update it into probably Google Sheets, and then have that linked to an R-Shiny application. I haven't built it. It's probably not going to be live for the first week of the CMU. Maybe create some cool visuals with it as well. Okay, we got the sneaky one down here. Calm's doing a good job. I'll hold the front. Yeah, he'll die. Probably have Vanessa pivot over to take care of that fighter. Keep Calm here, because I think Calm is doing alright. He also has Wrath, so 6 speed. 10. Good job. Would you die? No. But it's not worth it. Move, then dance. Because of shade, I'm gonna just plop them closer. So 12, if either one of them can do 7, that would be great. I think Bone Seth could do a little bit more than 7. It's guaranteed. Guaranteed-ish. Let's do it. Really glad I took Bone Seth this time. I think that Garcia would have been too easy to get hurt. He probably would have died on this map. And then I also want to be able to support if needed, now that we're kind of like, my units are spread out in this really weird circle. Not circle, like rainbow shape, just a bow. On 2 fronts. Coming in to steal that kill. Okay, I'm gonna move her up here as well as use Vulnerary. I wonder if there's female skeletons, but they probably look the same. Maybe that's the secret. We're all bald on the inside. Nice job. Would have been cooler though if you got hit, because then you could have crit. Ah, yes. The bandits. I probably should be using Gargarica to be more aggressive and get these side objectives. Okay, Bone Seth, you have one more bait to do. 14. Take 6 damage. That's all good. Plan is for you and Ross, and Arthur will support from the side. Do I run up to dance? I think that would cause death. Mimi's pretty low level. I'm gonna keep her here. Just shoot at the bandit. Not a bandit. Not everyone with an axe is a bandit. It's very classifying of me. Okay. Let's see. So, if I remember right, Joshua does not attack Natasha. So let's just move her onto this forest. Might as well use this turn to get that village over there on the right, and then plan to get the village on the left, just keeping out of Joshua's reach. So here's the plan, move here, dance. Probably gonna keep her right there on that house. Hello. Thank you for this armor slayer. It'll be really good against this monk. Must have like some hidden plate. Plate mail's too big, it's not plate mail, it's whatever they have in The Hobbit. Let's get a bunch of vulneraries. Maybe one more. We don't have any healers. Send Vanessa up to deal with the people. Not gonna have Calm move because I think Joshua would kill him with, especially if he crit. And Bone Seth probably kills. Should have left him with the sword. Oh, he definitely kills. 6 free damage. Nice. 6 free bonus damage. Okay, let's see. Can I run up and do anything about this impeding village doom? They won't die this turn. Let's do it. Okay, so I run up. And then Joshua's gonna have to save Natasha. He's gonna have to contribute. Let's see. Hello. So now we get Joshua. Let's look at his growth rates. It's got high speed, skill, and decent HP. So really trying to be a Myrmidon. Let's see what you can do. Decent. Decent. Okay. So the plan is try to kill bandits. At least one of them. The higher speed one, so then they don't double Natasha. Okay, so if I move over to here, I can cover her up with another unit, either Gargarica or Calm. Even though she's at 1 HP, Fury does not kill your unit. Not directly, of course. It would. It totally would kill them. Okay. Let's move up. I probably should have moved Calm first, because then Anemi would have gotten at least a bonus damage and some bonus hit because of the support boost. Let's see what you got. Yeah, you're definitely the best unit for doing this right here. Would you there protect? I'd say your girlfriend, but don't have to put a label on it. Protect your partner, that's better. Gotta put you in here. No dilly-dallying. Now an Axe Reaver would be nice. Let's just get some chip damage, hopefully. Nice, nice. Winning the coin tosses. Where it matters. Not all the time. Good, good, good. So we get to see his palette. Just swapping putting the Joshua palette right there. Okay, so getting this bow, he would do 4 damage. I'm gonna use one of those vulneries just because I bought a whole bunch of them. That bandit must have been feeling really trapped in life. Nowhere else to go. Strength block, resistance, good. No, they have 1 luck. Cannot say they're unlucky. Oh, I should put down that Joshua got a kill. And he did some damage. I think he did 17. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just leave this archer down here with Ross and Bone Seth, put Bone Seth on a forest, so then he doesn't take as much damage. And then, because of Shade, they'll still go for Bone Seth. This is the plan. We'll see if it works. Is there any other threats? Not yet. That way, you can maximize the experience Ross gets without wasting Bone Seth's sacrifice. He's not going to die, he'll be fine. Move her there, and then move my dancer here so then I can dance get to the house. Just have to make sure she's out of reach of archers. That is definitely Gargarica's top weakness right now is archers. And kind of mages, but not as much. Could probably just throw her over there for that house next turn. Love me some wisdom. Okay, let's give Natasha a chance to actually do damage. Not just get hit. Surely she's stronger than a soldier. And then do I just put Joshua into the arena? Low enough health unit. If he were faster, I'd say yes, but he's not. I would say he's not fast enough. Need to rob Arthur for some vulneraries. Gotta distribute those, dude. I'm gonna keep Nimi at 1 HP, just because with Fury, it's kind of a pain. Bring her back up to health, and then she like hurts herself, and then back to health, hurts herself. Nice. Okay, so she did 24 damage there. And she took 12. Happy to see that my plan for Bone Seth and that archer is working. And book. Have him turtle forward. Okay, so they would not kill the thing, and Gargara can come here and then move out of way. Or she can move there and then bait in this. Nope, can't. So she'll move there and then move out of the way. Kanto's super nice. So we get a sneak peek of Amelia. Can't use that right now, it's too bright inside. Too bright outside too. Do I give it to Natasha and risk her dying to this bandit? And that bandit? Sadly, I can't, but I could bait over that person over here. Yeah, she'll be fine. She's doing a lot of damage, but it costs her her health. Not getting any kills from it. I don't think counter kills. Okay. Let's see. These two are my tankier units, so I'm gonna have Vanessa get the kill. Because of, I don't know, she's a Lord unit, she needs it. Josh only has 5 defense, Calm has 7, let's move you. Would he be fine? I don't think he has expertise. No, that's Natasha. So now we have 3 Bonewalker units. Original plan. maybe I have him get closer to Natasha, build that support a little bit. So today I'm probably just going to do this one chapter. Maybe that's probably going to be my goal going forward, is just one chapter a day. Or until chapter 15. After chapter 15, I don't know if I'll continue with this series. I'll have to have lots of positive feedback or views or whatever on this series. Otherwise, I'm just going to go with the CMU, with what people actually make for their units, just because that's the real goal. This is like a side objective to see how balanced everything is, to see if I have to change the boss's growth as well. Like they're starting SP, see if 8 plus 2 times their level is balanced. So she did 11 more damage there, but she took 11 more. Hit for Bone Seth. My initial suspicion is that the player units are too weak in later chapters. Like the enemy units are going to outscale the new joining player units. That's what I'm afraid of. Let's come over here and fire him. Yep, you're fired. Sorry, can't do your job. Pack up your stuff, go home. More skill and defense. Okay. Can she use a javelin? Yes. That's probably what oh. Yeah, that's probably what I'll have to do is that a trap? Yes and no. I'll move Bone Seth up to this forest, and then Bone Seth, they should go for Bone Seth for both of them. And I think he has his lance. Yep. So he'll be fine. If I wanted to, I could also sneak Gargarica. Not worth it. Get some more chip damage with Nimi. I get some more practice with the bow, I mean. Still working on that release, pull and release. See if we can get Joshua to kill. We would. And he'd be in reach of that one, which is fine. Let's finish the chapter. So another 17. With another kill for Joshua. Counter is only for physical damage, I believe. So let's move her here. Not going to waste a vulnerary. Going to move Calm up here. I want him to be in reach of Nimi, so maybe I'll just use this right here as an opportunity to give Vanessa a little bit more experience. Vanessa doesn't usually kill. But that's fine. Get Arthur into a better spot. I might have to change it, just because I can't really say Archer. Personally. Level up for Franz. Some more strength. Good job. Good job. You beefy. Let's say they do go for Ross, just because crazier things have happened. And it would be a kill. Let's say Gargarica were to get shot. I think it just doubles weapon damage. So 12 plus 6, so 18. Be 8 damage. I think I'd rather they shoot Gargarica than risk Well, I don't think they would shoot Gargarica because she has a javelin. But I'd rather that be an option for the archer than both of them decide, we could kill Ross. Let's kill him. Okay. 14. Their funeral. I might have been wrong. I think it's 3 times weapon damage, so that makes sense for 18 plus 6. So 24. Good dodge. Must be a fast fighter. Nothing. You cannot hurt Boneseth when he's hiding in the woods. Someday people will understand. He looks like a tree. That is... I'm gonna do something else first, just build my confidence that he can do it. Let's go over here, shoot him with Nimi. Yep, that was good. Feeling it. No one's really close to a level up, so I'm just gonna give it to Calm. And a crit. Okay, I think that's his first crit. Maybe I should track that too, his crits. It's like a style. See how stylish they are. Natasha. Let's go over here. Maybe send you guys shopping. We need to look at what's here. I should remember, but I don't. So, okay. Plan. Boneseth, get off the forest. We need it just in case for Ross. This is chicken mode. Backup plan is Gargarica would have came in and sniped him. Level for Ross. Skill. Okay, that helps for like not worrying so much about getting killed. They're gonna go do that. Gargarica can leave it alone, get some healing, come over here to help deal with that monk. And I think Arthur is gonna be useless because the resistance is too high. Let's move Nimi into a better spot. I could go for the arena. I don't know who I'd want to put in there. So it is a decent opportunity for experience. Or death. My units aren't that strong, so I'm probably just not going to do it. Well, maybe with Joshua, because, you know, that's his thing. I'm sending him the wrong way. Your people need you. Yep, nothing. Can you go shopping for me, please? I get a steel bow. I already have a steel lance, I already have a steel sword. Let's get a slim. And yeah, I could always just buy iron swords and iron lances elsewhere. So I think I'm gonna leave it, maybe buy a steel lance. Okay. What would you do to each other? Gargarica would still win. Let's get ready to do it. But first, I want to put away that book. I'm not ready to figure out who gets it. Get a Volmarie, drink it. It's delicious. Can't remember off the top of my head who supports with who, other than Calm, Mimi, Ross, Garcia, classics. Hans, Erica, Seth. would you kill? If you had health, maybe. I'm gonna leave her here and him here as an option. Just in case this one, maybe you could go in the arena too. The only part that really sucks is that I don't have a healer, so if like, so who's first? Arthur? I mean, Joshua or Arthur? The bad Arthur doesn't do any damage really, but he is tanky. Who's tankier? 5, 6. You first. Show us how it's done. I don't want to waste my money too much. My goal is like 700 or lower. Nope, that's not 700. Nope. Are you saying that Joshua should go first? Okay, one more try, and then if it's nothing, Joshua's turn to give it a go. Goal 700 or lower. Let's do it. Okay, a level 1 fire mage. This is definitely in his favor. So I'm writing this down. So we got 12 times 2 plus 6 damage, which gives him another kill. Arena kills count. 1500. Nice. The arena was made for him. Doesn't matter what form he is. Probably only going to do one of each, just because like I don't have any healing. I don't want to delay the game. Plus it's kind of interesting to me. Let's do it. 800 or lower, please. I'd probably do 800. Oh yeah, I'll do 800. But okay, this is going to be a long one. Not worried. Would have to miss twice. And got weapon rank. Good job. I like money. Money's nice. Okay, let's go and finish this map. So, let's give this to Vanessa can get some chip, and then Gargaric is going to get the kill. Or I probably should have done it in the opposite orders to maximize XP, but oh well. Get the most % of success. Nice. It's been a while since we've seen the like ha ha ha, whatever that sound is. Strength, speed, resistance. Good. That is this map. Skip. Got a master skill because we visited all the villages. None of them are destroyed. Gonna save there, and that's where we're gonna call it for today. Alright, if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Happy to see that we didn't get any deaths. And we'll start off with Chapter 5X next time. See ya.